Hey. Hey. Y'all miss me? Did y'all motherfucking miss your girl? I know y'all did. I missed y'all too, honey.
3 p.m.
Hey, I missed y'all too, but you know how I do. We back again. One more time. Well, I ain't gonna say one more, plenty more time, but for right now, one more time. Y'all know who it is. Dawg, in the background. Another episode of this thing here.
What you need, little mama? She just play a part when it's time to smuggle.
Rest in peace, young dog. Y'all see who I got beside me? Y'all already see who I got beside me. We gonna hit this dog right quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit the intro so I can go ahead and get into this thing. Come and get you, you gon' tell on the whole gang. She said, can she fuck me with my dad? When they say good die young, they definitely were not lying. Rest in peace to the menu robot. Definitely. Y'all look like dog gonna be talking all day. So we'll turn this on there and go into this thing. It's your higgity host with the Mickey the Most. Black to the motherfucking fire. And y'all are back again with me on another episode of the Blaque Owt Podcast. So y'all already see who the fuck I got beside me. James Dowdy, the new hottest owner, new sneaker shoe store owner. Athens Georgia. Freak sneaks.
People say that,
but I see all your teeth showing right now, so you know it got to be an accomplishment.
Yeah,
it definitely is. It definitely is. Yes.
I ain't even gonna cap it in.
Yes, definitely.
Took a lot of hard work.
We finna talk about that because we want to know. The people want to know how this little black boy got a whole shoe store. When I take, I'm finna turn dog. Let me turn dog down a little bit more. We're gonna get into the thing because see, James got some. I'm pretty sure James got a lot of gems he want to drop on us today, and I definitely want to allow him to do. And I want y'all to hear everything James got to say, and make sure y'all got y'all write it down, baby. Ain't nothing but facts on here. You hear me?
Free game.
That's right. And he's charging y'all that. Y'all look, I like it. Anyway, we're gonna get into this thing. Okay, so James, tell us who James Dowdy is.
Well, I'm from Athens, born and raised. I'm a father, I'm a husband. Me and my wife, we've been married probably about five years this year, anniversary in December. I've been a dad for about 12 years. My son will be 13 this weekend, so he having to have a teenager.
Oh, wow. So,
that's crazy.
How is that?
It's crazy because it seemed like I was just holding him like my phone. Like I remember he came out in the living room and now he like.
That man, they finna be a whole man out the wide.
Yeah, it started going my fast. Like you know, it's just kind of like you know you gotta get just to being a parent. That thing you know, it started going by too fast. You
ain't had body slam yet, had you?
He be wrestling with me. He done got we ain't that far by side. He be wearing all my clothes. Only thing he can't fit in my shoes, but he can wear my clothes. I don't know who wrong or right. I don't know if I'm wrong for being 35, but he wrong for being 12 and wearing the same.
Let me tell you something. It's not. I don't know, cause my child 11, and I'm 5'6". My daughter 5'4".
Oh yeah.
And I'm already ready to square up with her any day now.
And they just feel like he really told me, he said, I think I could be a parent better than you. I said, bro, please let me go back to school and just do what I want to do.
But you know what they say? They say these kids 10 times smarter than us though.
I give him that like for like school wise, like he's very very smart. Like he, you know, you can show him how to do something one time in school, he good. He make great grades, but it's like I just want to show him that, like, you know, you got to be a hard worker just as much as you got to be a, you know.
That's right.
Just to, like, you know, you can't just have one skill, like one dimensional. You got to be kind of multi-dimensional.
Yeah.
And I think the best trait you got to have out of anything, you got to be a hard worker, because you might can cover up your other deficient areas, you know, where you might not be as strong as you can outwork people, but. I think I just gotta show him that a little bit more. You know, kids these days, they just want everything like a microwave. They don't understand about waiting and
working.
They wouldn't know how to act. They had to click on the internet. You remember the little song? They got like the little dial-up song.
Yeah.
Tone and made with slow, and they wouldn't even know because everything.
They would go crazy. You know how they going with, oh my God, the Wi-Fi out. So that's a man that had dial-up.
Hang up the phone.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even know how to.
Ooh.
But you know that's the good part about it. You know that's what we there for. So.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was the same with our parents. We felt like we know everything when we was younger. So you know I guess they just you just get it back. But yeah, it's cool, man. But yeah, I'm 35. I'm from Athens, and I've been obsessed with shoes a long time.
You have.
You know, that's I guess if I had to define myself, man, I'm what they call a sneakerhead. I love shoes.
If you could be a shoe, would you be a shoe?
Yeah. Brand new pair too.
Brand new, fresh out the box. I know that's right. Okay, so where did your love for sneakers? Where did it initially come from?
Initially I used to watch sports. Like me and my pops, we always watch games like Monday night football, basketball game. He more of a football fan, so I kind of like. We both like. He liked basketball, but he played football, so he more of a football fan. I kind of just fell in love with basketball a little bit more. So, you start watching your players, you start noticing the shoes they watching, and like they wearing, and obviously Michael Jordan just totally changed,
dominated the game. Yeah.
So he just, you had to have Jordans like growing up. You know how it was. Growing up, you had to have Jordans like you can get by. I mean, I wanted them more than I got them.
Right.
I always had new shoes.
Right.
Kept me clean, exactly. It just Jordans was
they're
like
a little steep. That's right.
Yeah, they was a whole
you had to do some shit to get them.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna talk about some shit.
Some of your parents making above average to get them. You know what I'm saying? But I still had a love for them. So I think that's why I developed my love for like diversified shoes. Cause like I like everything. I got like some of everything. Like some people just like to wear Jordans and they just like to wear certain. I got all kinds of shoes. Like I got my favorite. Jordans are my favorite, but I like to wear everything. Like I got Adidas, Pumas, Reeboks, like old. I love older shoes. Like just the stuff I saw that people playing in Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Vince Carter, all kind of stuff like that. But that where it came from, just being in light and falling in love with sports, and then like, I like them. I like what they wearing. They look fly when they playing. So.
Yeah. That's what's up. Did you play basketball?
Yeah, I played in high school.
Okay, were you any good?
I was alright. I was decent.
Okay.
I started playing too late. Like I tried out when I was young for football and I played, but I wasn't really serious. I just did it because I thought it was fun. And then I ain't come back to it till like I got like in middle school and high school. And I really feel like with sports like basketball and football, really all sports, you ain't playing them at an early age and you just ain't just naturally got that talent. You kind of just. You kind of
winging it at that point.
Kind of playing catch up with everybody who been doing it.
Yeah.
I had fun. I still like doing it. If I get some free time. But I just I play football and basketball. So I was a little bit better at football than I was basketball. But sports. I just like sports. They're one of my big passions too. I love to watch the game, go to the game and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. So I guess we were just gonna talk about that too. Then, did you have a lot of shoes coming up?
Yeah, I'm that type of person. I don't know probably messed up like a handful of shoes in my life, like just unintentional. Like I always had probably try to keep me like 4 or 5 pounds, and I just used to get pairs where I can get them from, like going to the J&J. If I get some out there, like I always clean them up. So my uncle, he taught me like that back in the day, like get the dishwashing liquid or the toothpaste or whatever and clean them up and bring them back to life a little bit. So I always like right now, I probably got, not include my store, like just my personal collection.
Your personal collection.
Like between 250 and 275. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. Boxes of shoes.
Yeah.
Where they at? I know you said you married and you been married for 5 years. I know your wife like y'all share a closet.
Nah.
You can't. You can't, cause you gotta have a closet just for your damn shoes.
I can't even have them all in the same place. I got them like in different places, but like we don't even share. I couldn't even like.
James.
Yeah, I couldn't even. Yeah, it's crazy. It almost took a full U-Haul truck to move. Like when I started moving, cause we purchased a home a couple of years ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate that. But yeah, it's a lot. That was the only time I regret it. I was like, man. took me so many times to move. It took me so many lows. I was like, this the only time I ever had having shoes. But yeah, it's a lot. But that's probably been since I started working. Like 2001, 2002. That's like I don't really mess with my shoes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
There's just been a collection over the last 20 years. So I mean, it sounds crazy, but
it's not. Cause I'm like that too.
Yeah.
So I understand. I understand. I'm like that too. I'm like that too. I take care of my stuff.
That's it. My pops always told me, you take care of your stuff. It'll last you long as it can. Long as it can.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's true. That's true. That is definitely true. Okay. So how did you actually get started selling shoes?
So probably like 8 years ago, I was like, man, I wanted to find something else to do, cause like, you know, you just be working. You like, man, I just work, come home. Like, which that's a blessing to do. Cause,
it is.
We all gotta pay these bills. These bills ain't gonna pay themselves. So
I wish they would.
My wife, yeah, man, I wish I could. I'm talking about just a lottery ticket or something. You just need to move folk, find briefcases for the money,
anything,
something like that. But yeah, me and my wife, we was riding one day, and she was like, you should try to do something with your shoes that, like, you know, like, dude, I was like, I ain't never even thought about like selling that. So I was like, I'm gonna try to start me a little business. So when I first started, I initially just the purpose of the business was just like to do pre-orders, because you know I was really thinking like DoorDash, because I was like, if I can get the shoe for the people and bring it to them, I could charge them a little extra and then like a delivery service. You don't want to get up, go stand in the line, and they go on long lines. You might be raining, you might have to wait outside, or you might have to work. You might just can't get to them.
Right.
So I was like, well, I can do like DoorDash, and I can just get them. I can deliver them to people. So that started working. You know, it worked. You know, really good. Like my the first time I did it, went according to plan. Everything went good. So I just started, you know, expanding word of mouth, like taking pictures and posting people. Like, you know, hey y'all, hey, if you know how you might post a picture of somebody and they like, well, I know that person. I vouch for them, and if they mess with somebody, I know how they act. They deal with good people. I know they good people.
Yeah.
It just expands.
Yeah. Customer service.
Yeah, it started to grow like that. And kind of just took off from there. It started just, you know, kind of morphing to different things. And probably like I started seeing how lucrative the shoe game was. With people just, you start going different places, different shoe events, seeing how different people operate, and you like, man, it's pretty lucrative, you know, business if you do it the right way.
Yeah.
So I about 3 or 4 years ago, I started just talking to my, like, man, telling my wife, like, man, I want to open up a store so bad. And she was just like, she didn't want me to, like, you know, just do it without no plan.
Yeah.
I can tell how she was looking. I was like, you know, you got these bills.
I mean, come on now, look, you know, I look, your dream. Yeah, she understands, but she was like, wait a minute, babe, you this impulsive.
Yeah, she 10 toes down for whatever.
Yeah,
but, you know, just as a woman, y'all like, hold on.
Hey, wait a minute, we have to rationally think things through. How
you gonna get to A to point B? I need to know that, like, she want the whole plan. She want the whole plan so she can.
Got to.
Because sometimes, man, I'm the jumper and she's the planner, so we go good.
Yeah.
We kind of balance it out. Sometimes she might just need a push, and sometimes I might have, you need to plan that a little bit better. But it's just, and I started thinking, I'm like, I want to get my store. I started telling her, like, I would tell her every day, like almost daily, and sometimes all day, like, man, I get my store, I want to look like this, I want to be able to have this, I want this, and you know, I could tell the more I started talking to her about it, she started to, like, really, like, okay, well, you know, he pretty serious about this. And I talked to my inner circle, my family, everybody supported me, everybody, like, bro, you know, you can do it. So, this year, it just, the opportunity presented itself, and I kind of was already ready, because I had, like, a couple hundred pair of shoes on hand just for, like, you know. So you were just already, so, put it that way, you had a couple hundred pairs already, because you already knew what finna go on. Yeah. You knew what was up then. I had been preparing for it, because I took a trip to Dallas probably last year, and one of my good friends, man, he drove from Augusta or South Carolina, right with the border, and he drove from there all the way to Texas. He sold I'm talking about, he just like, I got to really just see like the in and out like a shoe event, because they had like really big, like people call them conventions or whatever shoe events, different names for them, but, and like just actually, you know, checking out, seeing the business of it, and like, man, you know, it's really, you know, it really wears it. You know, you just have, sometimes you might even know stuff and see it, but you just, sometimes you go places, just like, man, somebody just open your brain up and like, hey, this tap, you like, hey, this shit right here.
Yeah.
I got back. And I was just like, man, I kind of just went in overload. Then I was like, man, I know exactly what I want to do. So when the opportunity presents itself, I'll be ready. So it just, you know, God bless me. I was able to get myself ready for it probably like a year and a half before it started.
Yeah.
And once the opportunity presented itself for me to get a spot, you know, I just took a step out on faith, man, and trusted God in the process. And it all worked out.
That's wonderful. That is awesome. So when you came up, when you told, y'all know, I'm gonna go back to when you said, I would tell my wife all the time, shout your wife out.
Yeah. All right, my wife, her name is James Dowdy. She's a hairstylist and she's a master cosmetologist. I had to correct myself.
Shout out to Kayla.
She's a master cosmetologist in Athens area at 2500 West Broad. Look up Kayla the Hair Slayer. The Slave Factory on Instagram is her name. So yeah, she been a business owner for the last 12 years. So you know, she kind of one of the people that motivated me a lot too. To you know,
that's awesome.
I see her every day. That's all she been an entrepreneur for the last 12 years. No handouts, no names.
Yeah.
Straight out the mud. So seeing somebody, you know, we've been together since like 05. So I done seen her grow from, you know, what she started to doing her hair out of the kitchen to walking across the stage at, you know, Paul Mitchell getting her degree. So.
Yes. Shout out to Kayla.
Yeah. So
the hair slayer. Yeah, y'all go visit her.
Back to school, man. Let's get these units in.
That's right. Let's get these wigs slapped on them forehead, baby. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what y'all seen it. Husband shouted his wife out in her business. That's how we trying to roll black folk in the community. Yeah, that's what we trying to do this thing. Exactly. Okay, so when you used to tell her, I know what I want my store to look like and everything like that, how long had you had that vision in your mind?
Really, probably about 3 years, 2 or 3 years. Just like I knew exactly what I wanted to be for it. You know, I could see it. Like it's just like, you know how you got a vision for something. It almost like, not on a little, like literally burnt, but it's just like inside of you. It's just like it's boiling to come out. Like,
it won't stop messing with you.
Like, yeah. Like you,
yes.
Every time you get some free moments, you just find yourself thinking, like you kind of be obsessed with it. You start getting obsessed with it. So it started, you know, just being like an obsessive thought and just playing and just sitting around thinking, daydreaming about how I wanted to be, and then it just. Opportunity, God came down and just like, hey, you know, it's time, and then, you know, just follow his lead, and it worked out super good. So
that's right. I'm gonna ask you this question right here. Since you are 200 and some odd pairs of shoes in, what are the ugliest pair of shoes you bought back in the day? Well, I'm gonna rephrase the question. I want to make the question correct. What shoe back in the day? What was the ugly pair of shoes you think that, like back in the day? If a pair of shoes that you bought they was ugly as hell. They ugly as hell now, but back in the day you thought they were fine. Y'all say I fucked all it up.
I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying. Something that was hot to me
back in.
I look at like,
why was I thinking about wearing them ugly ass shoes?
I'll tell you what it was. You know them Fusion Jordans when they had Fusion with Air Force and like you couldn't tell if it was a Jordan or Air Force. They had some come out probably like 2000.
I don't remember them.
It was 2006, 2007, and they was called Fusions. It was like mixing like the popular Jordans with the Air Force One. And they was so hard back in the day, but now I be like, oh my God,
they still sell them?
Nah, they don't even. They only made them one time. Like I could tell they wasn't no big hit. Like, cause they didn't like usually something that's a big hit. They'll let it out 3-4 times.
Yeah.
They'll keep that out, but they just that was a one hit. I mean, it was dope for the culture. Like if I was to ever run across a pair, I would purchase it and maybe just sit it like like,
just so I could display.
Yeah, for like, you know, like memory lane, like, man, like, y'all see what we was wearing, like, literally back in the day.
Right.
Because it'll never come back out again.
Exactly. Kind of like a piece of a time capsule.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Okay, so what is your favorite sneaker? Actually, now you said Jordan, but which Jordan?
The black and white Concourse, the 11. The black one the white one with the shiny black. That's my favorite shoe. Like, no question.
So you will buy them over and over and over again?
Yeah, I'll buy it.
How many pair you got?
I got one pair of them, but I've been looking for another pair, but I got the other pair. I only wore them like one time. Just I had to wear them. It was just eat me up. So I said I ain't gonna wear them no more till I get me another pair. And I'm just one of them I ain't gonna wear. I'm just put it up there because I always want to just have that one. But I could wear it. I buy 5 of them. Like if somebody came with 5 of them, I said I buy all 5 of them.
Wow.
Cause I might even just wear one every day just to have it. Cause I just something about that shoe just did something to me when I first seen it.
So I'm gonna ask you this right here. When you and your wife met, did she know how bad your shoe addiction was?
Nah.
So when did she find out?
She found out pretty quick because that was the first thing I ever bought her some Jordans. Like,
wow.
She was in high school when song came out. She was so surprised. She was like, "You bought these for me?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh.
She was like, the first time somebody had bought some Jordans. So yeah, but she actually coming over to the dark side. She was slow.
He said to the dark side, y'all. Jay said dark side, y'all.
She's slowly coming over to the dark side. It's so funny too. Cause she's trying to fight it, but she losing. It
whooping her.
Yeah. She might be so much. She'll get more shoes than I get.
Wow.
Yeah, she just her closet. I look at her closet. I'm like, man, you got about 30 pairs of shoes in here. Like, and she a sneaker person, but you know, I like more women. Y'all, I mean, it's some women sneakerheads. I ain't gonna say that, but you know, majority of women, they just like, you know, they like the cute slides.
Yeah.
Like she always had tennis shoes and stuff like that, but now she get like, you know, like it's an app called a sneaker. She gonna kill me for telling me. It's a sneaker app like Nike. That's how everybody get their shoes. You fill out and they'll let you know a raffle you won. And everybody like get mad about it because I mean, like you never really hit with the frequency that you want to because you're like, man, I really want them, but you might not hit. But like this last year, she done got so bad. She'll be hitting me like when she don't win, she'll be cursing them out. I be like, you know you got it bad. When you start cussing out the sneaker out, you know you got it bad.
Oh, yeah.
I give her such a hard time about it because she was trying to fight it, but she done came over to the dark side.
That's awesome. Even though I think that's cool because y'all just got so much in common, then y'all like a yin to the yang type of thing. Yeah. And they're a young couple, y'all. Yeah. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's still possible to have a successful relationship where everybody get along.
It is.
It is.
You gotta find the right person. A lot of times people feel like they age, they gotta force a certain situation, but you gotta find the right person. I think everybody got that right person out there. You just gotta find the right person. You gotta, and then I think like everybody get older and they start just putting there like, oh, this is who I am, and you just gotta learn to, you know, learn that person, then learn to, you know, love that person. Like you can't just say, oh, well, this is who I am, and because everybody done been in a long-term relationship, you're not the same person when you get in it as you get out, because y'all had to kind of
grow together.
Find common ground, on that common ground together. But, you know, it's some people like to do it, some people don't. So it's a lot of work, just like anything else. It's a lot of work. It ain't always peaches and cream, but you know that would you know, build a camaraderie when y'all get through. Just like with your friends or your family member, when y'all, you know, you might have a sibling, y'all might get into it, or you know, your friends, y'all might get into it, but y'all like, okay, well, you know, we got into it, but we moved past it. Because sometimes with people, you get into stuff and you like, man, I got in them, I'll never talk to them again. But you know, that's just because they don't mean nothing to you.
Exactly.
Like, I can deal without them, but when you get into stuff with your people, you kind of got to work it out because y'all people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely. Y'all seen all that now? He just dropped on y'all, you boy. Gonna make the Blaque Owt Podcast, Mr. Brandon, have a couples show. Yeah, couples. We get on these successful black couples up here telling y'all what we need to do. Cause look, I told y'all, we is trying to create Black Toaster Day in here. I told y'all we got to get together. We got to stop running from each other and heal and stuff so we can get together and get all that money. Trying to tell y'all.
Yep, it's all possible.
Hell yeah, it's possible.
You just gotta work for it.
Damn right.
And then that you gonna enjoy in life that you really gonna enjoy, they're gonna be, you know, yours or happiness if you don't work for it.
Damn right. That's right. Hell yeah. Y'all better listen to he don't just know about shoes.
Yeah.
Know about life too.
I got a little life lesson.
Now you know. Tell you some shit now. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So where did the name Freak Sneaks come from?
So me and my friends, we had a record label.
Who your friend is? Shout your friend out.
My friend JB and my friend Gangsta Mid. That's his rap. I'm gonna call him by his name.
All right, JB and Gangsta Mid.
They gave everybody we was trying to form a group, and like I ain't rap. I was just trying to do like the business part of everything.
Well, you should, night.
Yeah, I was like,
Welcome to Death Row, bitch.
Sign your life, boy. I got the tissue ready for it. But yeah, like I ain't really had no nickname. So like my last name Dowdy, and one of my homies, he was just rapping. He was like my boy Freaky D. So that's what they used to call me. They just called me Freaky, like this, like on some rapping one night in the studio. He just came up with it. So they was like, yeah, that fit. So that's just where a lot of my friends that called me that, like my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? But my wife didn't really like this shit. Like, I don't like that.
Yeah, if I was a wife, I don't think I'd like freaking either. You ain't got enough, you ain't nothing else you can choose.
Yeah, she was like, why you had to get that out of all of that?
Right.
But yeah, so I ended up there. They just, what they, homeboys, your friends, that's what they call me. So I was like, I had to come up with a name for my business. I was like, man, I don't really know that. I ain't want to be like that, kind of like
common.
Yeah, I mean, it's you could be common, but still at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was like, I ain't want to call it freaky sneakers, because I was like, man, people, you know what I'm saying? I know people see freak, they might.
Cause y'all nasty.
Well, y'all, some people got the gutter mind, but I was like, I'm gonna just try freak sneaks. It sounds good, come off the tongue, it's smooth, and I don't know nobody that had that name before, so I'm gonna just try it out, and it just, it was like the first or second name I tried, and it just.
So what was the second name?
I can't even remember, because I just wrote something down, and I was just like talking to people, asking them. That was just the one that the other one just like I can't even remember. I can't even remember what it was. It wasn't no good one, so it was just probably something just random, but
yeah, I
was like, that kind of fit me. And then everybody, my people that knew me, they were like, oh bro, you see what you did? You just took the name and just, put it like, put a little twist on it. So yeah, that's where it came from. I just want something to be a little bit different, to kind of have my own touch to it.
Right. Okay, so so far, how has it been being a store owner?
It's super cool. It's fun. It's a lot more work, a lot more work, because you gotta, right now I don't have any employees, it's just me, so I'm the I start the show, I finish the show.
Alpha and Omega, baby. Yeah, I know.
But it's cool. It's just it's learning a lot with the business aspect of it. That's the part that didn't really. I mean, I know how to. Obviously I've been doing it for a long time, so I know about the business. But it's just like those, tedious business things, tax IDs, your LSC and all that.
Yeah, good meeting them.
Yeah, handling all the back end business. You don't really see when you just out, just jigging, selling them out the trunk. So. Yeah. Just getting adapted. Just to that, and just keeping up with like having to order bags and labels and all kinds. Just learning the business aspect of it. But it's dope though. There ain't no better feeling than getting up, going
to your business. Yes, man. Ooh. See, try to tell y'all.
It is possible.
That's why I bring people here.
Yeah.
The Freak Sneaks. And y'all shop with him. Yeah, for sure. Y'all shop with him. We gonna get y'all, drop all the information and everything. Y'all shop with me, boy.
Y'all come see.
We gonna got all the shit. Everything you need. You might can order some shit you need too.
No, I got it.
See?
Come on and see.
See? Freaky. Okay. So like when you started to, get into finding your building, did you have a spot already in mind or where you wanted to put it at, or just how did that happen?
Nah, it kind of just happened out of accident. Like I was looking around some places, checking prices, seeing, checking the foot traffic, seeing, parking and all that. Cause I hate going to shoe store myself and you got to park 10 blocks away.
Yes.
So I tried. I ain't wanna. I mean, I was willing to do it just to, cause I feel like a lot of stuff you just gotta jump in the water and figure out everything when you get in there. But it kind of just, the spot just came out of blue, just something I wasn't even expecting. And I always knew about where it was at and knew about it because my wife, she worked in the same building, so I knew about it, but I never even thought about doing it. So I just went and checked it out one day, and I was like, okay, this actually, I can make this work. I had to do a couple of modifications, with security and things like that. But other than that, though, it turned out to be good. So far, so good. Like it's better than what I even hoped it would be. So
that's awesome.
I can't complain at all right now.
That's all. So how your son feel about it? How he feel about it when when y'all open the doors and everything? How he feel about it?
He was digging it because I don't work. I did a lot of hard work with it.
Yeah.
So but he told me I had too many security cameras. I'm like, what?
Never. Never.
He don't understand. He's just like they just shoes, but I'm like, yeah, but kids today they
don't care. They don't give a damn. Like it's not that serious.
No Legos.
Right. No damn. What TikTok and Roblox and shit like that. They don't give a shit. Yeah, they don't give a shit.
I just want to show him that you can whatever you want to do. So you can be passionate about something, turn it into a business and make it work for you. Make it help provide for your family. So I think that's he might not understand it now, but he got to see his mommy and daddy operate their own business.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Even if he just take that and wanna, if it help him motivate him later on down the line to do something, somebody in my family to get on something positive, to, use it as a tool to help motivate them.
Exactly. And that's the whole part. That's the whole whole part of the reason why y'all know I tell y'all this every episode. That's a lot of the reason why I do what I do, to shine the light on a lot of the talent, the entrepreneurs, people that's doing things in the community. I want y'all to see these people, know these people. When you need something, know who to go to. You ain't got to be shopping with these folk all out of West Hale. These motherfuckers right up the street. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm bringing them out here, so you can see them. Okay, that's what we doing it. That's why we doing all this. And then too, yeah, and then too, it's time for us to start back getting our money back into our own community. This man got a whole shoe store. Y'all buy shoes. Y'all stand in line to buy shoes. Y'all need to be standing in line at Freak Sneaks to buy shoes. Because you got a black shoe on them.
Shot when support each other. How we everybody, that's how the community goes. Support each other.
Scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's how we operate. Okay. So, talk about them days where you even just go back to when, you was setting them out the trunk. You hadn't got to the store yet. You was in the middle. And them down days came about where it was just like, damn, is this shit for me for real? Or man, I just got on. Am I really just, is this really a dream?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you honestly, like I never even I knew so much. I had so much belief in what I was gonna do. Like I never even had really down day with it because I enjoy it so much. It's something because I never thought I'd be where I'm able to do now. And I always just enjoy it because like the money just a bonus. You know what I'm saying? The money is the bonus part of it. Honestly, I love doing it. So I know you might have days where you might. It's more or less like you might get something, you pay for something and it's not quite how you expect it, or you might be like, dang, but that just be more of a business. But every day I'm able to sell shoes. If it's just 1 pair or 10 pair, I'll be happy because it's like, man, I'm gonna do something I love to do. And everybody ain't fortunate enough in their life to get to do, they might think about something all their life and never get to put it out there. Like, say they said the time ain't right or circumstances ain't right or whatever, it might not be right to do it, but I honestly, I always have a good day. Like, some days, you just, when you might go to events, you might not sell your expectation, but, like I say, it be fun, because at the end of the day, it's a passion, so it just, anytime I get to do any amount of it, it just make me, it's something that make me happy.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. And y'all hear what he said. He said that anytime I never actually heard of somebody say that answer.
Yeah.
Nobody never gave me the answer. That's the first time I've asked the question down days, and I never heard nobody say, well, I don't really have them. And I think that is awesome that you don't have them. Cause I know I be sometimes decent shit here. You whoop my ass, boy.
You'll get like, you might get more. You have your frustrated days, but I don't ever really. I try not to pay attention to what nobody else doing that might be farther along than me or even behind me, because everybody time is different. You can't look at what nobody else doing we all look at what each other doing, but it don't have to be like a competitive, like, oh, why they did here and I ain't there. It's just everybody got their season, everybody got their time and their speed, so we all different, but yeah, I just have fun. I love it so much. It don't even, it's a joy just to do it. Like,
yeah, I see how he keep smiling. Every time he get to talk about them shoes, he get the cheesing. Yeah. That's what's up. That's the kind of passion you gotta have about your shit. Yeah.
It don't feel like no work, and that way you can. Something like that, you can do it for forever, Cause somebody tell you, hey, let's go have fun for forever. You be like, shit, hell yeah. Find something that make you feel like that. People always told me that when you're young, you find something that you love, you don't feel like work. That's how I feel. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. So when you sold your first pair of shoes, when the first customer came into the store and you sold your very first pair, how you felt?
It's up from now.
It's up from there. Yes. Yes. Shoot, yeah.
I feel like if you can do something one time, you can do it a million.
Yes.
You can do it a million. You can do it a million. You can do it 2 million. So I just like, that's why I said, if I get one customer, it's up from there.
Yes. Exactly.
It's just, when the first one, always the harder one. Mm-hmm. The other way, it's all down here.
Yeah. Did you have any complications when you first had to get everything open and going and everything?
Yeah, just some little stuff I wasn't all the way prepared for, but it was my first time opening my store, so just like the learning curve you get, of having, you literally had to be responsible for everything. So just a little knick-knack stuff, but it wasn't that major. Just getting my POS system set up and getting my operating license and just little, like I say, a lot of behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But just make sure everything official and tight like I was supposed to be on the paperwork side of it. Other than that, yeah, it was a relatively smooth. It was kind of scary because it was going so smooth. I was like, hey, damn, this ain't. Everybody says it's a little bit harder.
That God favor, baby. God favor. When God in the midst of it, it gonna just
go like butter.
That's smooth like butter. Hell yeah, that is what's up. That's what's up. So I heard you say something about sneaker conventions or I'm gonna call them gatherings or like events. Right. Have you been to any of the sneaker events?
Yeah, I done probably been there. I started going to them maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I probably done been to over 50.
Do you be surprised when you see like the newer shoes and stuff?
Yeah. Right around the time COVID came, man, the prices of the shoes doubled, almost tripled. So stuff skyrocketed. It started to pick up after 2010. I mean, you always had stuff that was a little expensive, but man, COVID hit and a couple other things happened, man. The prices just skyrocketed. It's starting to stabilize a little bit better now. But when you go to different events, I done been to Texas. I've been to Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee. I done been all the surrounding counties and checked out the shoe events, and it's surprising. I like going to meet new people and check out their sneaker culture, because everybody's culture different. Wherever you go out of town somewhere, food culture be different, the sneaker culture, music, everything is different. So it's fun to go see that, tap into other cultures and meet new clients and just see. I never thought shoes would take me out, these different places and meeting all these different people. So it'd be cool. I like it. Like an adventure, going on an adventure.
That's crazy. You take your son with you sometimes?
Yeah, he go with me sometimes. He out of all the places when he going to Charlotte. He going to Charlotte for some reason, which is cool. And my wife, her brother, they live in some of our family live in the area. But yeah, I take my son, my nephew, they come with me too. So my wife, she'll come with me too when when she can kind of squeeze some time in. But you know, when you stylish weekend time, that should be your time. So
Yeah.
put a lot on the weekend. So
Yeah.
she gonna take a couple road trips with me too.
Yeah. Okay. So we are going. I'm gonna ask you this right here. I think I saw something on Instagram when you said you about to drop something dope. You want to kind of tell us what that is?
Yo, by the time y'all get this, I should be done with it. I was going to on my website and I changed over my website and hopefully if everything go how I'm trying to set up, you'll be able to do like the quad paper shoes. So
I'm gonna ask you about that too.
Yeah, so because a lot of people asking me about it, so I figured out how to but it ain't then I came up with, but you create certain websites through certain different carriers. They offer their quad pay now. I don't auto pay, quad pay, or everybody calls it something different. So that's what I was working on with it. I had to change over my whole website, so it's like you basically have to do your website all over again with everything but the pictures. But I still gotta go in and just manually tweak everything to where it fits. But yeah, get it where people can pay for their shoes in increments, and I still get my cheese up front, and then they just pay back the institution.
Yeah.
Because some people just don't want. I'm like that, man. I hate having to spend $500 for shoes sometimes, but it's just how I be. But I feel like I don't know no other retailers that offer that right now. So
Yeah. I think that's awesome. I'm actually gonna ask you about that too. Like, you ever thought about trying to partner with like Afterpay? I think it's like Afterpay, Quad Pay. What the mother pays? There's a lot of pays.
Yeah. I'm using Shopify, so they one of the websites that offer. So any of y'all business owner they're looking for a site to do it, Shopify, they'll get you straightened out. You gotta have your tax ID and stuff situated to do that, but they'll get you straightened out and way to generate a little bit more revenue. And sometimes you might have some big ticket items and give people a little cushion when they try to pay for it. Spread out a little bit.
Okay, so what's in the future for Freak Sneaks and James Dowdy?
Just they're growing, continue to grow. Just trying to get it, turn into make it with the store or the franchise.
Baby.
Make it reach its full potential. So I'm just right now I'm still trying to. I ain't even been open right now, solid 3 months. So I'm still still trying to get everything up to what I envision. So I say I'm probably about 60% close to where I want to be at for the actual aesthetics of the store, for us, like labels and all kind of, just creative things to have in there. But it's coming. So main thing, we open. That's the harder part. Everything else kind of fall where it needs to. But yeah, it's still just trying to get everything. You know how you ride on a plane, that little steep takeoff, and then when you get up there, so I'm trying to get to that cruising altitude.
Yeah. You gonna get there. You gonna get there. You definitely is. Okay. So any upcoming events?
I haven't been. I had took a little pause on going to them because I was trying to get everything going with the store. But I think the next one I'm gonna be at, I'll be in Gwinnett on August. Is it the 21st or the 23rd at the sneaker exit? They're gonna be at the Gas South building, Gaslight South building, something like that. So I'll be up there. I don't know if I'll be selling it. Something. The last couple of years I've been selling it all over, but now it's, I gotta keep a certain amount of shoes on hand because I don't want people to come in the stores and the shelves be looking a little skinny.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna sell yet or buy, but I'm gonna definitely be there. Even if I just go try to pick up some new inventory, but I'm gonna definitely be there though.
Okay. Cool. So we're gonna wrap this thing on up with you. So would you like to give any shout outs?
Shout out to all my clients, man, for the last 8 years, man. I couldn't have did it without y'all. Every last one of y'all. If you done bought one pair from me or you done bought 20, so I appreciate it. Y'all keep them coming, and thanks for the love and thanks for believing in me, and I'm trying to keep serving y'all up.
That's right. He's serving them shoes up like dope. Jordans and everything else. That's right.
Whatever you need.
That's right. All right, so let's go ahead and get the people your social media information, how they can reach you if they need a pair, want to order some stuff, if they want to go to the store. Tell them how to do it.
Cool. Well, y'all follow me on Instagram. It's _Freak Sneaks. Facebook is James Dowdy or Freak Sneaks. And if you want to ever come by the store and chop it up with me, buy some shoes, you look around, just 2500 West Broad Street, building 200, suite 210, Athens, Georgia 30601. And my phone number, if you ever got some questions, is 706-207-2101. So check me out on any of them ways of communication. Like I said, you want to come by the store, I'm closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, but I'm open all other days other than that. So check my social media for opening and closing hours. But other than that, y'all have a blessed one, man. Appreciate you having me on your show. I really enjoyed myself.
Thank you for coming. Like y'all know, I always tell my get half up. He came from Athens to Hart County. So I definitely appreciate James for coming down here. Thank you so much, James, for making your appearance down here. We are so proud of you. We're going to get James here flowers. Yeah! Because James got a shoe store, y'all. A black man in right here in our surrounding county with a shoe store. Y'all make sure that y'all go shop with James. Show James some love. Go down there and shop with Kayla, his wife as well. Kayla the hair slayer. Make sure y'all go shop with her.
2500 West Broad Street, building 400. So y'all go see the hair slayer.
Yeah.
Slave Factory.
Everybody there. So here we go. We done tuned into the greatest. Another episode of the Blaque Owt Podcast. And you know what? This is my new saying. If you ain't about it now, it's fuck you later. Peace.
Oh, for sure. Hey, that was dope.
Thank you.